Hey guys, welcome to Smarter Than AI. We are on Byte 4 now.
Quattro.
Yay!
I like that.
Yeah.
Get me doing this, hitting the start of the timer.
Well, no, because they'll cut it. Yeah, post. We have a
It's
guy
gonna
who
be
does
really
post.
quick though.
No, it's okay. It's all improv. So.
Yeah, exactly.
What we're going to be
Right.
discussing tonight.
Jesus.
I forgot to introduce us.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah, you did.
Alex Aquino, your host.
Paul
my
Rotloff.
co-host.
What's up, guys?
This guy.
Doesn't have a last name still.
Does still no last name.
Don't need one.
He's like Prince.
We deleted it.
Post.
The Saunders formerly known as guy.
There you go.
So we're gonna be discussing game bugs today, but funny ones, not
Yeah,
not
our
ones.
favorite game
Yeah,
bugs,
not
not-
things that break the game and you get pissed about it, but like game bugs that mostly just kind of make things funnier. Like so, if we could start off. I got a really kind of strong one that I want to start with just because I think it's so funny. It's not like really, it's not like visually appealing, but in GoldenEye on the N64, which everybody has played, if you finished right before you got to a cutscene, if you changed your control scheme to Good Night and then your button config to Good Head, which is kind of a really funny name for fucking any control scheme whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
But if you
sound off to that new broadcasting movie. Good Night and Good Head.
yeah, exactly.
No, they were Bond. They were Bond references.
Yes,
so.
they were.
Yeah.
And Good Head, of course.
Well, he started a movie called Octopussy.
Yeah, that's true. But if you did that right before you got to a cutscene, the fucking awesomest part is you go into the cutscene and you would still have the ability to pull the Z trigger, which is fire.
No,
so you
you
could
could still
so you
shoot.
could shoot everybody on screen, and like if there was like random bad
On
guys.
that though, another glitch. That game was full of them.
Yeah, it was.
Another thing I really like about that, if you were playing a mission where you had like Natalia following you, or like basically any secondary character that could die, if you would kill them right before you cross the finish line, because that game literally had finish lines at the end of its levels, it would cut to like, oh, Bond being a badass and walking away, and you would still see Natalia in her death animation.
Oh yeah.
But it wouldn't penalize you.
Yep.
You would still pass the level because you technically crossed it.
That actually happened to me on the train. You know, the one that explodes in the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
actually died from the explosion, so she was like this.
It was like,
oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I remember plenty of times. The library level, I think it was, where you have to jump out of a window. I would do that. I would shoot her, and it would be like, oh, Bond jumped out a window.
Archives.
Yeah, archives. I'm sorry. And yeah, so you would kill her, and then you would see, like, oh, nice, real professional.
Professionalism.
Right.
Yeah, and you would see her like do her death throw and like flip in the air, and then Bond would just be, oh, I'm a badass.
That's
and,
funny.
Yeah, still get the credit. It was fantastic.
You want to go or you want to go?
Do you have a GoldenEye?
Well, the gold
related
one, the one that I know it's not a funny one, but the one that annoyed me was the smoke from the explosions would still kill you.
Oh
It
yeah.
still hurt you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you would.
That's because yeah.
Which it could have been, a nice little reference to saying, "Hey kids,
Don't smoke.
exactly." Yeah.
But blow up trains, but don't smoke.
Well, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was such minuscule.
Shoot the girl you're
damage, too.
escorting throughout the entire level. Jump at the end, and then
Italian anyways though. All right, so
He
new
totally
one.
did.
New one.
I got another shooter related one, and it's from the Tribe series, and it's not really a comedy one so much as a bug that I love because it defined the gameplay for the
The
rest
mechanic.
of the series.
Yeah. Scheme.
Yeah, in the first Tribes game, they didn't have a mechanic. It was called skiing, and it basically was a combination of you sliding down mountains and then using your jetpack to fly back up them. Yeah, it was set in Aspen.
Yeah.
And
Makes a lot of sense.
that was a bug in the actual movement code.
Mm-hmm.
The developers of Tribe decided, you know what? People love the hell out of this. We're going to put this as a staple movement mechanic for every other game in the series.
Yep.
It's pretty awesome.
And that's what Tribes is famous for now, is you flying across the map at 600 miles an hour.
And the mechanic
Rock
really
flying.
is fun.
Mm.
It is really fun. What about you?
I'll go with another rare title.
Okay.
Killer Instinct Arcade. Not the Super Nintendo version, but the actual legitimate arcade cabinet of Killer Instinct.
I keep trying to think of you guys what bugs you're gonna say ahead of time. I'm quizzing myself. I'm
No.
come on.
Killer Instinct is possibly the easiest to break fighting game probably ever made.
That's like a major release one, yeah.
If you ever feel like it, go on YouTube and just YouTube Killer Instinct arcade glitches. You can break the plane of movement so your character moves in and out towards the screen or far away.
I forgot about that.
You can break ultra combos and juggles so that you can hit the guys so high that they fly off the screen. And that game had the camera angle panning where the higher they got, the further they would get away from the screen to a certain point, to where they would go off screen. But you can hit them with juggles while they're up here and you're down here, and you're just hitting dead air, and it's racking up hits. Like, you can essentially infinite combo so easily. And then there's all these like idle glitches. Cinder, and I think Spinal. I know Spinal also had a glitch where he could stay as the character that he would morph into.
Yes.
Only in the arcade. Super Nintendo, they're like, oh yeah, no,
we should probably fix this.
It might just be because it was a Super Nintendo, didn't have the technology to
maybe
carry over. It's like, well, it's a weaker system, so the glitches just don't exist.
Yeah.
But oh man, the arcade version of that game is hilarious.
I'm gonna do another one that like really was kind of funny to me. Battlefield Bad Company 2 on Isla. I can't remember the fucking second name. Like Island something, whatever.
South American island.
Yeah, exactly.
Alaska.
Somewhere that
like
Isla. So I would assume it's somewhere near
Cuba?
like no Isla. I would assume. Well, I would assume it's somewhere near like Italy. Isla.
No,
Isla is a small island.
It means island in Spanish.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I guess it's somewhere.
Whatever.
Educated.
Come on, Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
Isla Nublar.
That's true. Okay, so this bug was amazing. There was a couple of different places in the individual buildings where if you walked up and you had a specific angle and you just knifed, it would literally blow up the entire fucking building. Like the Death Star was just like skadoosh. It was so awesome because if you like snuck into the building and there was someone else like in it, you're just like knife, and oh my god, it was so good.
I would get people to chase me into buildings, and
Just
then when
to
I was
do
in there, I'd go bam, and just
Yeah.
take the whole thing down on top.
So
of
fun. So fun. Yeah. All right, got another one?
I had one. I'm blanking right now. You can. I mean, for funny glitches, you can go with fucking anything Bethesda has ever put out.
Okay, come on.
I can get with a
route.
specific one though, and I'm betting this was one, and everyone has seen it because they've all died to these monsters. There's no way that this was as designed outside of, that's funny, let's keep it in. When you get killed by giants in Skyrim.
On a hill.
Oh
Yeah,
and it
just go-
reloads. It reloads before you start even falling.
Yeah.
Yep.
With
that
that
one I
though,
like because it's like the developers are like, you know what, this is funny. Fuck it, keep it in.
no,
there.
absolutely. With that though, my other favorite Bethesda bug is world jumping in Morrowind.
Oh, so cool.
You just build up your athletic
Yep.
skill enough that you're like, oh yeah, that mountain over there.
Loading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loading.
The game loads
Yeah.
longer, like because it just can't keep up.
It can't draw the distance.
Oh, and buckets on the heads in Skyrim. That's pretty fun.
I thought of this one, and it made me think of you, that I remembered this. Do you remember in Team Fortress 2, the spy crab?
Oh yeah,
Spy
that's
crab.
one of the ones I was thinking of.
Basically, what happened was,
Yeah.
if you're the spy, you'd crouch and you'd open up your disguise kit and then stop crouching and you'd come up, and for some reason they made the model go like this.
Get it at the end, and you walk like fucking. You were like this.
Yeah, crap walking.
Yeah.
But the best part about it was when you got the animation to do that, when you went in to go fire again, it actually crouches and it makes a clicking noise the way a crab does.
Yeah.
So they did it intentionally. It wasn't even a fucking bug. They were just like, hey, this will be
Well,
funny
it
and
probably
random.
was a bug, and then they realized that it was there, and they're like, well, why do we have to remove that?
Well,
Why
why
can't we-
bother? Just put a clicking
It really
noise.
doesn't
yeah,
do
exactly.
anything
Like, let's
outside
add
of
sound
make
effects
you look
to it.
super
It'll
goofy
become-
walking around.
Yeah,
It's
super
funny.
funny.
Click, click, click.
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
What's funny about that if you do that to somebody you kill, it's like it pisses people off more so than teabagging or
Teabagging.
anything
Oh yeah,
like
most
that.
assuredly. Most assuredly.
Oh god,
You know?
teabagging. Yeah.
Just escape going whoop 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 whoop.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh god, if they added that to it, oh man, that would be amazing.
You can totally edit the sound files to do it yourself.
This one,
Not saying I have.
I remember this one a little bit. I don't know if it was necessarily a glitch at once it made it into the actual release of the game, but I think it was. Shadows of the Empire, the last level actually had a code where you could just randomly swap between all vehicles.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I forgot all about
Where
that.
yeah, you're the what was Dash Rendar's ship called?
I don't
It
know.
wasn't
The
like-
Outrider.
Oh,
Outrider.
nice.
I was gonna say
Nice.
Outlander, and I'm like, no,
The
that's
nerd.
that's the Aliens Vikings movie with Jesus. But yeah, there was a code, and it was a weird button press thing, and I seriously think that it was a bug,
Oh, yeah.
and they didn't remove it. But you could literally just instantly swap between X Fighter, TIE Fighter, the whatever the green villain, whatever his race was. They had the really cool like 4-pronged
Yep.
ships with like basically
I know his name,
shotguns.
but I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what their race was called,
He's
but their ships, and then
Sazor.
Millennium Falcon, and then back to the Outrider, and just willy nilly. And they honestly, like, if you transformed, and this is why I think it was actually a glitch initially. If you actually did it, they had nothing extra. Like any of the other ships, they didn't have missiles. Your HUD disappeared. Everything.
Crazy.
So you just literally
I didn't
be
remember
the
that at
ship
all.
with the shooting.
Yeah.
And then like you would switch to the next one, and it was just nothing.
All right.
It was fun though.
No, it was pretty badass. Actually, I'll do one more quick one. If you guys ever played fucking GTA multiplayer, drive yourself to the swing set in a car and just watch that car get fucking launched across hundreds of blocks. It was so fun. I didn't even give a shit if I was getting killed. I was like, I'm just gonna do this fucking again. But anyways, so we are done. It is Byte 4, Smarter Than AI. We'll see you guys soon. Don't forget, follow us on Facebook. STAI Pod, STAI Pod. I don't know why I can't. STAI Pod on Twitter.
That's us on YouTube too.
And YouTube. That is our. I mean,
That should be our.
and by the way, subscribe, please. We're gonna have a button about here this time
on Sky's balls.
on Sky's balls, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Actually, if we can make it ball shaped, that'd be
Someone,
great.
someone please touch my balls. Someone please.
Click them. Click them. They need it.
You need just a little
No,
finger
don't click them. Be gentle. They're sensitive.
Don't forget, Ryan Schmeggy Design is going to be our designer. He does lots of amazing stuff for us. We'll put his there, not over your face this time, which is nice.
Okay.
Don't forget, subscribe to us.
Apparently Paul's balls don't need attention.
That's true. He gets a lot of action. And don't forget, everybody.
I get to say balls.
Balls. Balls.
Yeah.
Might need to be the name of this episode.
I'm good. I'm good for this.
God, I really hate you guys. Don't forget, everybody wins.
Balls.
Everybody wins comedy. Do you mind?
Yeah, everybody wins.
Everybody wins. They're kind of
good.
like our, I don't know, sister company. I don't know. What do we call it?
Brother.
Our brother comedy troupe or whatever.
For like the jerky cousin from the fucking Brady Bunch that everybody hated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or just Alice.
Yeah. Everybody wins. Everybody
the maid.
everybody wins comedy. Check them out on YouTube.
Brady Bunch.
They're good people.
They're very good people.
Good people.
So thanks again for watching, and don't forget the podcast. All right. See you guys. Bye.